Cinema Sickness here with a collection update for you. Over the last about week and a half, I picked up a few titles that I didn't shoot within a cinema hunting video. So let's take a look at what those titles were. The first title I picked up from Target, and that was World's Greatest Super Friends. As it says on the side here, the complete Season 4. What they mean by that, because technically this series right here only lasted one season and only lasted 8 episodes. However, if you do some research and you look up all the different Super Friends TV series that there were a lot of them, just a boatload of different Super Friends series. And they usually consider each one of those seasons of each show basically a continuous kind of, more or less a continuous season, just where like every like 1 or 2 seasons the name changed. So this is technically Season 4. I think there was 2 seasons of like a Super Friends, and there was something else, and then this came along, and it's kind of ridiculous, kind of confusing, but really cool to have the complete series of this series and the 4th season. Now this is on sale right now, and this is a Target exclusive. You can only pick this up at Target. I believe it's on sale for $8.99. It's either $7.99 or $8.99. I think it's $8.99 if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I do kind of forget, but it is on sale this week. So if you are looking to get this one, pick it up. It's usually only $9.99 though, so you're only going to pay 10 bucks for it normally, but you can save $1 or $2 by picking it up now. Love the Super Friends, love these great DC comic classic animated series, so I definitely had to pick this up. Then I picked up a few titles from my local Goodwill, and the first title I got here was World's Greatest Roller Coaster Thrills in 3D. Now I do have 2 more of these actually. I have another one, I can't remember the name of it, but the other one's called America's Greatest Roller Coaster Thrills in 3D. So this one obviously features roller coasters from all over the world in 3D, as opposed to the other one I have that's just roller coasters from America. These are actually kind of fun to watch. You go on roller coaster rides. It's just that simple. They talk a little bit about the roller coaster, and then you basically sit down and go for a ride. It's pretty neat if you're a roller coaster enthusiast. If you do enjoy roller coasters, again, these are fun to watch. They're also available on DVD, though possibly out of print now. I'm not 100% sure about that, but you can get these on DVD as well. I guess if you do some hunting or order them for a decent amount of money online. What I like about this though is it's actually factory sealed, and it does come with the 2 pairs of 3D glasses. That's pretty cool. So very happy to get a hold of this. Paid only 47 cents. That was a great deal. The next title I picked up from Goodwill was A Mighty Wind, the album. Now this is absolutely awesome. I love A Mighty Wind. It's one of my just favorite movies, and Christopher Guest is brilliant. I love his films, and this one is just absolutely funny and has some fantastic music. It's all, the whole movie's about folk singers, and they're putting together this show, and just all the kind of wacky craziness that goes on with that, because each one of the folk singer groups are kind of crazy in their own right. But the music is really, really good. It's really well done, kind of funny, but not funny like in a cheesy sort of way. Funny in a, it almost seems like a real song, but that's what makes it funny, is that they just kind of make them really cliche and really kind of goofy. And that's what this is. This is all the songs from the movie. It's the Folksmen, the New Main Street Singers, and I believe it's only, yeah, and Mitch and Mickey. It's the 3 groups from the movie singing all their songs, and it's just fantastic. So I was really happy to get a hold of this. Paid only $1, and that was definitely a steal. Then this was great. I paid only $1.97 for this, and that was North and South, The Complete Collection. Books 1, 2, and 3. Now, I've never seen this, but I've heard really good things. And I do come across this one every so often, but it's always more than I'm willing to pay. I mean, it's usually around like 10 bucks at most, but you know, that 10 bucks is, I'd say, a good deal for this, but since it's something I really don't know anything about, and it is a blind buy, I've just always been hoping I'd find it for cheaper, and I would say $1.97, that's definitely cheaper. So really excited to come across this. All the discs are in perfect shape. This was just awesome. I don't know why it was so cheap. A lot of the other series and season sets were marked at much higher prices. This one actually didn't have a price tag on it. That's why I think they ended up giving it to me for their standard DVD price. So this was a great, great find, and I cannot wait to check this out, because like I said, I've heard really good things. And the last title I picked up from Goodwill was First Invasion of the War of 1812, and I did check this one out as well. And this was great. Love History Channel documentaries. I mean, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. If it's got that H on it, I'm picking it up. And this was just a fantastic documentary all about what is more or less America's forgotten war, the War of 1812. I remember learning about this one in school. I've seen many other documentaries on it, and this was just great. I love it was kind of a refresher for me. It was things I already sort of knew, but things I love relearning about, because I'm a history buff. I love learning about history, whether it's American history or anybody else's history. I absolutely love learning about that sort of stuff. So this was a great, great watch. Very happy to get this. Got this also for only $1.97, and it was definitely worth every penny. Then I picked up 2 titles from my local Walmart. The first one I picked up here was Sing-Along Songs, You Can Fly, Peter Pan. This here obviously being from the Disney Sing-Along Songs series. Trying to get the entire series, at least what they've released on DVD and also VHS. So very happy to get a hold of this. This is only $6. Right now they have a Disney display, at least my local Goodwill does anyway. They have a Disney display up of a bunch of Disney movies for only $6. It's a great, great deal. So very happy to come across this, and I definitely had to pick this one up to add to the Sing-Along Songs collection. And the second and the last title I got from Walmart, this was awesome. As many of you may or may not know, well, I'm just going to give it away if I start talking about it, so I'll just show you, and that is Star Trek, the original motion picture collection. This here being the Blu-ray set, comes with the first 6 Star Trek movies and also a bonus disc, which is called Star Trek The Captain's Summit. Not quite sure what's on that, but I definitely look forward to finding out. So I got this for $10. Now, as some of you may or may not know, this was actually on Target's website as only $9.99. And is it a pricing error? Nobody's really sure. I should have checked before I did this video, but I'm not sure if it's still showing up that cheap on their website or not. They might have fixed it. Maybe that is the price. I don't know. But unfortunately, you can't order it off their website because it says it's out of stock. Apparently, no stores really have it in stock anymore. Although I have heard about some people asking and finding copies like in the back stock room. But for the most part, Target stores aren't carrying this anymore, and you can't order it on the website either. So it's all about price matching, and a lot of people were going to Best Buy and getting a price match. Well, unfortunately, since on the website it actually says out of stock, it says you can't order it, it says not available in stores, and it also says out of stock. Because of that, most Best Buys, if they're really paying attention, are not going to allow you to price match this. So I tried 3 different Best Buys. All 3 of them said, no, we can't price match it. It says it's out of stock. Okay, fair enough. I understand. I mean, yeah, I really wanted to get this for $10 at Best Buy, but what are you going to do? Some people, like I said, got really lucky with that. And if you got lucky, congratulations. But one of my viewers, and God, I'm so bad with this. I really forget who told me about this. Leave a message. I'll put a link to your YouTube channel down below in the description once you contact me. One of my viewers said he actually went out to his Walmart and got his price matched. And as far as I know, Walmart only price matches actually printed ads. If you go in the Target and pick up one of their ads, or you get one in the mail or something like that, and they have something listed for cheaper, you can take that in and they'll price match it. But they won't price match off websites, or if you print out somebody's posting on a website, they're not going to price match it. But since this one viewer of mine was lucky enough to do it, and I got shot down at 3 different Best Buys, I said, well, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. That's the way I see it. It's always worth a shot. It may be a long shot. You might be thinking it'll never happen because, like I said, as far as I know, they only price match printed ads. But like I said, I figured it was worth a shot. I figured, what the hell? I'll go in there. What's the worst they say? No, and then I'm no worse off than I already was. Well, here it is. I went up to one of the cash registers, showed the guy, said I would like to price match this, just see what he would say. He goes, all right, let me hold on a sec. Turns around, I guess there's like a manager for the registers up front. Shows it to him, and the manager goes, yeah, give it to him. So that was it. In and out in like 5 minutes. Got this for $9.99. A great, great deal. And I believe just a couple days ago, one of my other viewers said, thanks for the tip on going to Walmart, because they went out there and they picked this up too for only $9.99. So, like I said, I don't think Walmart will normally price match stuff off a website, because I haven't looked up their information to see what their policies are, see if they changed them or not. I don't think they have. I still think they will only price match printed ads. But I guess if you get lucky and maybe you get a manager who just kind of doesn't care, they'll price match this for you. So if you've been getting shot down at Best Buy, again, I don't even know if this is still $9.99 on Target's website or not. But if it is, and you have been getting shot down at Best Buy, give Walmart a shot. I mean, it's going to be a long shot. It's going to be your mileage may vary. There's a 95% chance you're probably not going to get a price match, but it's always worth a shot. So this is awesome. For 10 bucks, I was super excited to pick this up. They're great movies. I absolutely love them. I'll be keeping my DVD copies though, because I really like the packaging for the DVD copies I have. And I also have the, right down here actually, the box set, the Laserdisc box set. But really glad to have them on Blu-ray as well. So very excited. For 10 bucks, this was definitely a steal. And the last few titles I picked up, grabbed from Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. They were having a 50% off media sale in all their stores. I only got a chance to head out to one of their stores though, but did get some good stuff. So for $1 a piece, picked up 4 CD soundtracks. First one I got here was a soundtrack to Set It Off. This is okay. It's a lot of, I guess I'll say hip-hop, but not very good hip-hop. Not the kind of hip-hop I really like listening to. I mean, I like rap, I like hip-hop, but a lot of the songs in here are kind of hit or miss. A lot of like R&B and whatnot. I'm not really a fan of the soundtrack. Good movie, but not all that great of a soundtrack. Then we got the soundtrack to Go, which this I do enjoy. I mean, it's very for the time. It's very kind of like mid-90s-ish. I mean, people like No Doubt, Len, Fatboy Slim. That's really all the names I recognize. But I do recognize some of the other music on here. So, you know, it is what it is. And I haven't seen this movie in so long. Saw it in the theaters and just it really skeeved me out. It's just one of those movies. It's one of those movies where, like, people are just being shady and doing weird things. A lot of kind of not good things happen to a lot of people in this movie. And it really skeeves me out. And I watched it again a few years ago and I picked it up on DVD, but I haven't watched it again since. I'm going to sit down and check this one out because I remember liking it, but I also remember it skeeving me out. So I'll have to watch it again. Then we also got, and this is great, the From Dusk Till Dawn soundtrack. This was awesome. I love picking up anything, you know, Quentin Tarantino or Robert Rodriguez has anything to do with when it comes to the soundtracks. They're just so much fun, and this is no different. This is great. The soundtrack, this is fantastic. It's all the music from the movie. It is what it is. It's, you know, you're either going to love it, you're going to hate it, but I love it. So for $1, great deal. And the last soundtrack I picked up, and this is actually really good, that's the soundtrack to Dumb and Dumber. This features a lot of good music. We have Crash Test Dummies, Butthole Surfers, let's see, Dead-Eye Dick. I mean, just a lot of really good bands, a lot of music you're going to recognize. So this is a fantastic soundtrack. I had no idea I was going to enjoy this one so much, but I've actually listened to this one twice already. It was that good. Really just enjoyed kind of the early 90s, mid-90s music that's on here. This was great. Then I picked up a DVD here. Got this for, if I'm not mistaken, $1.50. I believe they were all marked at $3, so 50% off. And that is A Natural Causes, or sometimes I see this listed as A Natural Causes, the Agent Orange story. So whichever one you want to call it. This I did watch. This was great. I'll give a better review of it at the end of the week. But really did enjoy this movie. What intrigued me was the fact that, you know, I mean, John Ritter in a movie about Agent Orange. I love John Ritter. He's a great actor. And I thought this would seem like a good movie about these people who were affected by Agent Orange and kind of their story about hunting down the truth because the government, you know, kind of covered the whole thing up. Just a very interesting story, and it really intrigued me, and glad I picked it up because it was great. And then the last title I picked up from Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings was The 3 Lives of Thomasina, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a Disney movie. Again, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s Disney movies. Absolutely love them to death. Didn't have this one yet in my collection, so I definitely wanted to pick it up. I've heard really good things. A friend of mine really enjoys this movie, so definitely had to grab it, and I cannot wait to sit down and check out this Disney classic. So there you go, guys. That's everything I picked up over the last few weeks that unfortunately I did not shoot in a cinema hunting video, but definitely got some really good deals, especially that Star Trek Blu-ray set. Very lucky about that. Very happy that for whatever reason my local Walmart decided to just go ahead and price match it. Very cool. Very excited about that. So That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. See ya.